Welcome back, everyone. I'm JoeHova. This is Foundation. And sit back, relax, and just enjoy the medieval city builder. So you can see in my little town here, I've got some houses built up. And these are serfs living here as of right now. So I can help to upgrade these houses. And the way you do that is to make them more beautiful. The way to do that, go into your building panel and go to decoration. And right now you see I got a lot of decorative items here. They cost different amounts of gold. You can see some just wood. But they also give a little bit of a decorative bonus. So if I come in here to this guy and I say I want to give 3 little bushes here, you can see the influence of those bushes. So upgrade those, and you see that the house is already starting to upgrade. See that? So they're going to go there and rebuild. Now, these houses only hold 2 people. When they upgrade, they go to 4. And so you can have more of a population in a smaller area, which is a great idea. Now, I've got people coming in. I also want to do some fisheries, so let's go ahead to the fish hut. Now, let's pay attention. If you look at this, it has an opening here, and this is the backside. You don't want to put the backside toward the water. I've done that multiple times. It does not work, surprisingly enough. So let's go ahead and do 2 of these fishing docks, and also we'll do a granary just for these fish. This is where the granary entrance and exit is. So we'll put it right here. Maybe people will approach it from that side. Plop it down right there. You also see I have another couple places where I can do gathering. So we'll put a couple gathering huts here. I cannot stress enough the importance in getting food. You do not want to run your people out of food. I mean, that seems obvious, but it can be a really big deal in this game. So you can see I've maxed out my faith. I've got 32 people. So what I want to do is I want to expand on this church. And the way to do that is you open it, you go to Edit, and I'm going to add another core to this building. This will get me, now if I rotate it this way, you see it snaps. You can turn the snap off if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and put another core there. So it will hold 40 people. I'm actually going to put a core on the other side as well. And then I'll start that construction. So that church will go to hold 60 people. That should give me time to kind of move everything up. You can see my lumber camp is working here. Let's see if I can hire some more soldiers, although I don't really need them. 3 work just fine, but I'm going to go ahead and get it to 5. And we'll let this stuff build up here. So we've built our first fishing hut. Let's go ahead and assign a worker. It only takes 1, which is good because my workforce is pretty low. Alright, second fishing hut is available. Here we go. This granary now is going to be able to accept fish as well. And I'll assign another worker. This is a transporter. They actually go out and grab. So this transporter would have to go all the way to the fishing hut to grab it here, or to this granary here. So this granary, I'm going to add a transport. I'm going to say you can do berries, or you can do fish. And I want this to work, so I'm going to add 2 to each one of them. So they're going to go to these gathering huts or these fisheries to pick their stuff. They'll also grab from each other. So let's go ahead and put some villagers in here. Really need max food production. You see that I'm out of villagers already. And again, I don't have to be out of villagers. But right now I don't have a place to sell food. Well, I do, but just not fish. Right, this is only going to sell berries. So I go in here, I click on the market, I go to Edit, and I'm going to add another food stall. Rotate it. There. And start that construction. I'm also going to put in, because I forgot, this well right here. Oh, and you see that I need 20 gold, but that's not going to be a huge deal. There we go. Right there. And I hear the pitter-patter of little feet. That means my envoy's back. What's the king want this time? He wants bread. Well, I'm not even starting to think about bread at this point. can see these other houses back here are starting to upgrade as well. So I just want to keep everything under control. It's very easy to just start plopping residential everywhere and running out of food. So I don't want that to happen. Although I could add a little bit more. I live to contradict myself, so let's go ahead and put it right here. See, I'm leaving this center portion open. Right there. Matter of fact, let's just do this whole thing. How about that? Let's just do this area here. All the way. And then I'm going to, if you right click, you can actually prevent them. Right there. See, I took the residential build out of that center right there. And that way I can put my markets in that area. So that's all good. Let's see what we're doing here. Now, if I want to see what I've got, again, I just go up to my resource panel. I can see that I've got 200 berries, so that's pretty good right now. There is one thing in this game. There's no military action other than sending your soldiers off, which is a total benefit for me, because I get free territories out of it. But there is weather, and weather, you had better have a bunch of food stockpiled, because I'm not sure what the mechanic is, but basically they just don't produce as much food. It looks like they're producing food, but they don't tend to produce a whole lot of food during that area. They just consume. So if you don't have a lot of food available, you go down a bad path pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and put another lumber camp over here. Once I have some gold, there we go. And 3 more villagers are joining. These people, when they buy this food, they're paying gold. So if I came in here, I can see I've sold 29 berries for 232 gold. So church is coming up. We'll let this build up and get some more villagers in here. Now, if I hover over the smiley face, you can see that 4 villagers are lacking housing and 10 villagers lack a church. But we're about to work on that. We're about to work on both those, actually. You can see houses are being built and the church is being upgraded. So that should go away. My global happiness, I haven't got a bonus for that. I've never seen that 0.00 go up at all. 14 commoners. Okay, right now I'm lucky because no one is wanting clothing. But that won't take long. You can see that you can build a sheep farm, a weaver hut, and a tailor workshop. But I want to get some more population before I go down that road. Alright, the market is now built, so I want to go in to parts. I want to assign them to fish and give them a worker. Here you go, Charles. You're now selling it. So now these people will sell fish and berries in that same little market area, which is pretty nice. These guys over here are only selling berries. And my lumber camp here is no good anymore. There's no more trees to cut down, so we'll delete that. But remember, those workers are still considered lumber camp workers. So once this thing gets built, and I'll prioritize it, they'll just move over and start working at this lumber camp instead of the other one. And I think it's about time. Well, let's clear out some more of these trees before I start replanting here. Not in a bad spot yet. And the king needs more men. That's good. Go ahead and assign these people over. Send them on their way, and that means I'll be getting a free territory. Alright, you can see that 17 villagers are still lacking church. This thing's taking a while to build. Let's go ahead and prioritize that. Although I believe it's being built as we speak. There we go. Still needing a couple rocks. Went ahead and increased the number of workers in my stone mine. You see Barbara's going back and getting some more stone. I'm going to assign another villager to that. There we go. Fill it up. Use a lot of stone. Obviously, this is a medieval game. So we'll see this disappear, most likely, as soon as that construction is complete. Right now, my general says I have up to 20 people can come into this church. And once the construction is done, see right there, boom, now it goes to 60. And if I come up, See, it still says 18 people are lacking, but once they find the church, that will go away. Nice. Alright, my quest is complete. I get a free territory. So, which one do I want? Okay, so I've got a church here. I could go there, get more berries. Not a lot of wood. I want to get my lumber industry going, and that's going to be, this area is going to be iron and stuff, so I would like to have wood near there. So let's do that right here, shall we? What if we said we do lumber and we could also have our fishing here? Let's buy that one. Go ahead and hit the extraction. Control mouse wheel will make that bigger. Okay, oh, there you go. More shoreline always helps. We'll go ahead and put a couple lumber camps here. One there, one there. Get all that stuff getting ready. I'll tell you though, let's do this instead. Okay, restoration. Reforestation. I'm going to have that in this area right here for now. Of course, I can shrink this guy down and paint in those corners if I choose to do so. Go. So that means that in this area, I'm going to put a forester camp. And I'll put them right there. And I'm going to put a warehouse. Put the warehouse facing this way because this is where the people will come to get the wood for various things. And we'll also make our sawmill over here. You know what, I'll wait on the sawmill until I can see what's going on over here. Let a couple things get built. You can see my housing is coming up. Have those people found their church yet? Yes, they have. Looks like everybody's happy. Now I've got more villagers coming in every minute. Alright, while we got the coastline, let's go ahead and get a fishing hut down here. I'm not going to overdo it, but we'll do one little fishing hut and a granary. That's the side they go in. So we'll leave them a little bit of room here. Doesn't take much. And then those guys will be collecting fish, and I'll have those lined up all the way around. You can see my lumber camps are built. Let's put a few workers in there. Just make sure they're working. Don't have to overdo it yet. Okay, my forester camp is complete, so I'm going to go ahead and add a worker there. Jane will start planting trees, and that means I don't need this guy over here anymore. Let's go ahead and delete him. And this guy's probably getting wood from down here, but I'd like to move it a little closer. So let's go ahead and just build another lumber camp right down here, and I'll go ahead and delete this one. Got one over here, one right down here. Clearing out that area. Okay, so this is almost built, so now I want to go ahead and put my sawmill, or a sawmill. You see, it's 100 gold. Put that guy right here. There you go, my fishing hut is done. See if I got a villager for that. Yep, Oliver, you're a fisherman. Get that granary going. Then once the sawmill's up, I'll delete this sawmill, and that worker, Isabel, will just go over there and start sawing logs in her new house, and it should be, or her new job, should be closer to her house. So that'll be nice. She doesn't have to walk as far. So it told me villagers are lacking food. 7 villagers, in fact. And they shouldn't be. We don't have a lot of fish going on, but they are selling some berries. So again, I don't want to let my population get out of control. I need to get as many berries as I possibly can. Alright, so we need some more fishing huts. Okay, so this granary is available. Let's go ahead and get a worker in there. And this guy's just going to do fish. I'll do 2 layers of fish here. Now the granaries aren't working at peak efficiency if they're not full of workers. This one has 100 berries in it. 89 berries in it. So, like I said, they'll go and grab things. These guys from the market will go all the way down to either one of these. This guy, you know what? I don't want to have berries anymore, so let's empty this stock. If you just right-click it, you will erase all those berries. But this way, the people will walk it to the other granary that's accepting it. I'm going to go ahead and fill this granary up so that we can get more fish. Again, food chain production is the most important in the game. And I'm out of employees. Out of villagers for now. I'm going to need some points in order to unlock these, and I get that from the envoy. And I hear the pitter-patter of little feet, meaning he's back on his way. Let's see what he wants this time. Bread. Well, I can't do bread. So, see you later. Looks like the sawmill was ready, and it is, so you can go ahead and delete this sawmill. Now, this is Isabel that works here. If you delete that, Isabel is already working at a sawmill. She'll find the next available one, which is this guy. She should eventually find her new place to work. There she is. And this should be closer to a house for her as well. Alright, let's build a couple more fishing huts here. Gotta make sure they're turned the right way, so you don't block the doors. We'll get 4 over here. We'll do 2 more in this area also. And the king wants me to deploy troops right away. Well, I'll do that, sir. I would love a free territory. And again, this game's in development, but this is pretty much all that you use military for at this point. Yeah, people are still lacking food. You can see fish has not really come up yet, so we're gonna work on that and see if we can't improve that for us. And since the area is getting bigger and bigger, you can see I have some unemployed. I'm gonna make some more builders. I know I need employees for other things, but I want to make sure that these guys get everything built as quickly as possible. Now, if I'm looking to make money, I go to my trade route. You can see that this trade route that I've opened, they buy berries, which I'm not going to sell. They also buy smooth stone or polished stone and planks. So that's how I can make some money. And I need to do smooth stone. So let's do this. We'll go here. We'll say we want a stonemason hut. We'll put this guy right here on the road. I like making them reevaluate where they walk. It's funny to me. So we'll make that guy. We'll start doing stone, polished stone, and we'll start selling that stuff. I've started to empty the planks out of this area so that I could do polished stone from here. And it's new territory time. So let's go ahead and open this guy. This is where my iron is going to be. Payment for extraction. Very good. And we'll go ahead and throw a lumber camp up here. Start cutting that wood. Stonemason's hut. Do we have any available workers? We only need 1. Yay. Alright, so let's go back into our trading here. We're going to trade planks above, let's say, we'll keep 20. And same with polished stone. So little villagers will come in, they'll start buying that stuff from me, and I will be able to make a little bit of moolah. Alright, we really don't need this labor camp anymore, or lumber camp. Break that one down, and those workers will move up to this new one that I'm building up here. And you can follow these guys around as well. Let's put it just on regular speed real quick. And let's just pick this person. 19-year-old female. She's at her house right now. She's on free time. Let's see. She's a stone cutter. Right now she's just chilling at home. Now she's going to work. Let's follow her. A little cartoony. That's, like I said, the reason I stayed away from this game for a while, but it's actually got a neat look. So you see she's going to go to her little job site here. And just stand there. Normally they get the little picks out. Oh, I wonder if there's a problem here. Did I mess up? Or maybe they're full. That might be it. That is strange. Let's go ahead and speed it up. See if she hangs out at all. Maybe 50. Maybe that's all they're gonna do here. She's still hanging out there. Nope, there she goes. She's on her free time again. So they're clearly not hacking away at any stone. Let's see what I've got over here. I've got 100 stone. Okay, so it might just be we're going to get rid of these planks. And I'm going to go for polished stone here so I can actually sell that stuff. And how many people do I have working there? Just one. Let's get more. Ran out of people. Okay, so now you see, yeah, so 50 is about all they want there. Now they're start hacking away at the stone again. You see what I had to do there? I basically had to hire another person at this warehouse to go get the stuff in order for it to function properly. Alright, the envoy is back, and this time the king wants fish. So I need some labor bonuses. So I'm going to assist by giving it to the people. And once you see that, I have 60 days to do this, but I already have it stored, so I'm going to say yes. And that gives me some points. But I need 20. I've only got 12. So, oh, you know what? I can open the Lord Manor. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we'll say where our Lord is going to live. Let's put it... I think I can put this outside of my territory. Let's see. So, Lord Manor. Core building. Yeah, I totally can. I'll put it right there. It's not going to be massive. Give them a view. How about that? So we'll do that. We'll give them a door right here on the front. And a tower on each side. This will increase our splendor. Get that up to level 12 is fine. Another tower on this side. Up to 12. There we go. It's not a bad little start for a house. You can see I maxed out on gold, so I could go ahead and sell it, but that's why I'm opening the Lord's Manor. That would give me more treasury room, so that would increase my maximum treasury. Alright, I don't really have a lot of people, but I still want to make a couple gathering huts here. Get those berries. We won't make a granary. We'll force them to come all the way over. As a matter of fact, though, here's the deal. I've got a granary here, but I'm going to extend over this way for my little town. So I think I want to put a granary right between the two of them. Let's go and plop a granary like right here. Right on the edge of both. And that way I can keep that thing stocked up and possibly do 2 separate markets at the same time. That'd be sweet. And the great news is no one is asking for clothes yet. That'll be my next thing. Right now we're just trying to get villagers. It's probably when we get up to a certain number, I would think, but I don't really know. That's about all the time I have for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really am digging this game. It's a lot of fun. And stick with me if you like what you see here. I've got more episodes to come. So hit that like button, subscribe, comment, talk to me. I'd like to discuss what you like, what you don't like. Until next time, my name's JoeHova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.